Hello everyone, T-Rexatron here, and we are finally getting into another playthrough with some voice recording, finally. Now here we are in Kirby in the Forgotten Land. I know what you're gonna say. Why am I doing this game when I usually do gameplays of previous games? Well, this is an exception next to Mario Party Superstars. But look, I've just been waiting for this game as much as all of you have, since this was announced, you know. But look, I'm also playing this just for pleasing everyone else who doesn't even have this game, or is unable to play it. Now, I would like to make a notice to you guys. I have been a little bit anticipated for this, but there was a little bit of a problem for me. Oh, I don't wanna say it yet. I just wanna enjoy this view here that we're gonna get. Because clearly this is like Octo Expansion, but Kirby. So, I'm all the way out here. Don't know where exactly, but got myself the sword ability. It's good to know that copy abilities are back in this game. But I'm also going ahead and chopping and slicing and dicing here. Oh, I got hit. But look, there are certain things that I would like to promise you guys. I will or will not be able to play this game at 100%, but that's clearly something I have to work on. Now, I say that because I don't know if I'll do this 100%. Whether or not I'm going to be either busy or whether or not I'll just have any time to do it. But, you know, that's up to you guys. No, it's not up to you. It's up to me. Sorry. I guess I'm just a little bit nervous. Recently, I have been starting a new job, but I'm not going to get into that. I'll just save it for another discussion, which is also a Kickstarter. Okay, I got rid of that guy. Now let's go down here and into this seemingly disturbing but unsuspicious garage here. Kick that bomb. You know, I can never understand what those words say, actually. I heard in this game there's another language you have to learn, but I probably wouldn't even have time to decipher all these words before we can actually get into the thing here. So let's just make the most out of it, okay? Oh, and here, yep. This is where the meme comes off. Degrading, yes, but very essential here. Wanna know why? Because we're gonna go out and Grand Theft Auto everyone. It's not actually so bad, actually, being Kirby, whatever. That's what I'm gonna call him now, but I don't know if I'm gonna actually use it all the time. Okay, we got rid of that kaboo. Let's go ahead and keep keep destroying everything. Now, I may be getting a lot of medals, but I feel like that is going to be important later on in the game. So keep that in mind. Now let me keep destroying these rocks. And we're going to go ahead and get ourselves this bridge. Oh, radio? Oh, we got an anime opening. Okay, we know what we gotta do here. We gotta go save those Waddle Dees from whatever those things are. But more importantly, we gotta know why this is happening. Why was Kirby sucked into this new world? Why are Waddle Dees being captured? What happened to this little town here, actually? And what's going on, actually? Oh, and this thing is? Okay, this doesn't look good. Think we gotta save him. Her. Whatever. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty well organized with this thing. Alright, we're done. Now to go save that little creature. Okay, I didn't think we started off with a dance. Phew, you saved me. Thank you. But what about those other guys? The Waddle Dees? They were all captured and taken away. We fought those beasts as hard as we could, but they kept coming back for more. Now I'm the only one left. I have to go save them. I have to. What? You'll help me save everyone? That's great! So, your name is Kirby. I'm Elphalin. Nice to meet you. Oh, okay, so her name is Elphalin? Hey, Kirby. Okay, now we can play with 2 players. I was planning... Boy, am I glad to see you. I got pulled through that vortex over Planet Popstar, too. If you ever want a second player to join you, just let me know. I'll always be ready. Yeah, I'm planning on making this 2-player co-op in this thing, although I am working on scheduling with a little certain special guest. You all probably know her, my #1 fan, but you'll know all about that later, because we're going into our first world. And I think all of you should know that every single Kirby game like this, each world would have one letter in there. Well, one letter that is pretty much I don't know what it's called. It's basically the word that has a whole bunch of different words, but they all start with the same letter. I forgot what that was called. I don't know. I wasn't good at English in high school, but you all probably get the idea. Anyway, what we're doing here is gonna eat this Sir Kibble here, cut some plants, and we're gonna talk about what I was talking about earlier. So, every single Kirby game here, it usually has this little special feature. When you go into each world, you would know that there is this one thing that will lead up to the end, or probably the final boss, that you would need to be known about. For instance, you ever play Kirby's Return to Dreamland? Those worlds, which were based on foods, all spelled the word crowned, leading up to Magalore crowning himself with the Master Crown and corrupting him with the dark magic. Next, it would have to be Flower. From the plant that grew over Planet Popstar, try to take over with this little queen, Sectonia or whatever, and resulting in Kirby using Hypernova on her. And, you know, doing that thing Goku does. I forgot what it was. And finally, you know, in Planet Robobot, where, you know, there was this little program, I think. I don't know, but, well, yeah. The acronym was called Program, but I forgot everything about that, actually. But that was only one of the recent Kirby games that had an acronym. When Star Allies came out, they stopped doing those things. Don't know why, but it was pretty cool. But now let's go back to this. The backgrounds actually look pretty cool. It feels like you're actually walking among a post-apocalyptic world, but it's starting to recolonize or something. I mean, sure, you see a bunch of animals like a bunch of bulls and a bunch of foxes, but I suppose they're there for a reason. And I'm not trying to spoil myself or anything, so cover your ears right now because I might spoil myself this ending. But I think the real reason that all these animals are trying to kidnap Waddle Dees and that elf villain character, I think the real reason it's because they were trying to take away his home, or their home. It never made sense to me, actually, but that could be my theory. Which is why you have bosses like, you know, well, I refuse to say it, but you have certain bosses like Himbo, Donkey Kong, and the leopard from Madagascar 3. But that's all I'm gonna say. Because most of these bosses are animals, except, you know, this little incarnation of Wispy Woods. That's kind of the problem. But you know what a real problem is? I'll probably fight that Gorilla Man in the first world instead of the second. Because normally Wispy Woods would be the first boss you'd face. But not now. But actually, let's keep talking. So I understand I'm this cone head, and it's kind of weird, but this thing might actually work out. I mean, of course it just makes it look like I'm a pink pyramid, but it does actually work pretty well. Especially with the cutter head, it makes him look like a construction worker, but with a little less, how do I put it? With a little less finesse to it. Okay, so there's a Waddle Dee over there, so we gotta save him, but yeah, let's just keep Cutter. I mean, Bomb would barely do anything for us there. Okay, we got rid of that fox and that bunny, and oh, a new boss, a Wild Edge. But you know, this is kind of a trademark. I wouldn't say why, because the name just makes it sound a little, you know, just a little bit copyrighted. For any of you who have ever seen Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, then the name Wild Edge is just basically a name taken off as a fusion material monster for, you know, one of those cards when you fuse Wild Heart and Blade Edge together. And yes, I have been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duels. Maybe I'll make a playthrough for that. Don't know yet. You have to stick around for that. So let's go ahead, suck up Wild Edge, gain a sword, and we finally got our first Waddle Dee saved. And I also like to remind you that I might be doing this 100%, but you guys might not see me do it. So, out of context, just in case, before the final boss of this game, I will be 100%ing this. Okay, so let's go up here and mouthful this thing. And another Waddle Dee we saved. You know, this is actually one of the first Kirby games which makes Kirby has a limit to, you know, inhaling most things that you can most likely inhale. I mean, Hypernova was just an exception, but now going into this, it makes me worry that, you know, Kirby can have a limit to this thing. And his appetite, for the most part. Now let's go ahead and suck this up. Avoid that guy. And bam! There we go. That's all 3 Waddle Dees saved in this world. Well, I don't know. I think there's supposed to be a couple more, but... Oh, okay. I get it now. I don't think that's all the Waddle Dees saved. I mean, because of what that thing said, I think there's a little bit more to it than just those cage Waddle Dees. Guess by doing challenges, we do save more Waddle Dees than we do, but I think we might have missed something. Let me know in the comments down below where I missed a step. Okay, that'll distract them long enough for me to do this. And yeah, gobbling myself up some corn. There we go, we go up here. Oh, no. There we go. And then another one of these capsules. There we go. Now that that's that, we get to dance, and we cleared our first stage. But by the looks of it, we missed one tulip here. Don't worry, I'll come back to that as soon as I figure out where to get that last tulip. And now we get these little figurines. A Woofy? That sounds wrong. That just sounds wrong. I don't know why, but it just sounds wrong. Right. Now let's go on ahead and continue on. Okay, we can use figures to... What? Well, we can just look at figures, that's all? Yeah. Never mind. Okay, now let's get into the next part. And I assume that this is gonna be a little bit dark. And I say dark as in dark, like, you know, Super Mario Bros. 1-2 dark. But it's kind of ironic considering that 1-2 was always an underground level. But this ain't Mario. This is Kirby. So, let's go on ahead and burn everything that we can, shall we? Okay, we got another challenge here. Just gotta light up a couple of switches. Get some medals. Kill some springs. And go through this misshapen tunnel. Which is pretty much dubious here. More dubious than dark, actually. Fighting fire with fire, cliche. And lighting the way up with this flame on our head. Find a switch. Activate it. Then you go in here and find a secret room. Before we eat the pudding, let's go ahead and save this Waddle Dee. Alright, now we can eat the pudding. But I just want to make sure... Okay, we're good. Oh, alright, yeah. Sorry, just making sure. You can never leave anything unattended. Especially if it means going back and forth. Okay, nothing there? Good. Just cross this, nice and easy. Pick up this. And go into the next room. Ugh. Is that supposed to be a Gordo? Because it looks nothing like a Gordo. It looks more like a gourd stick. You know, like SpaghettiOs, but they're not the shape of O's. So they basically made... Ugh. I messed up. I meant to say Campbell's. Never mind. Never mind. I'm not gonna ruin it. I just did. I'm sorry. I'll just shut up. Okay, I'm back. Though most of you might not be happy, it doesn't matter, I can still do this. So, now I'm here, and it looks like we can suck up these stairs. You know, whenever I'm looking at Kirby like this, I feel so bad for him, it feels like he's stretched out or something. It it feels kind of painful if you could be able to do that. Okay, crush him. Go up here. And get another capsule. Oh, and what's this? A wanted poster? Yeah, I'll deal with it later. Just gotta get it right here. Fire it up. And get into the cannon. Okay, there we go. Get some medals. Is there something? It feels like there was something down there. Okay, so there's our finish line. Let's go ahead and hit it. But not before destroying all this grass. And you know, speaking of grass, did you know that Leaf Kirby used to be a copy ability in Return to Dreamland? I don't know why they cut it. That was pretty much a really, really, really useful copy ability. Okay, so more collectibles and more 100%ing. And that's our next world. Next level, I'm sorry. Oh. Oh! Oh yeah, I heard about this. These are the challenges we do. But I'm not gonna do those. I'm gonna cut these out, actually. And we're back. Sorry I couldn't share with you all that other stuff that I was doing. But you probably didn't want to be jealous of me showing off my skills there. Now anyway, let's go on ahead into Rocky Rollin' Roll. Triple R, actually. Glad I came up with it. Now, if I'm not mistaken, you cannot attack this guy until he lowers his defense, actually. But this is the part where we get a new copy ability, which people are making fun of for no reason. But there is something I was hoping to check. I was hoping they would show off some moves when we use a copy ability like Needle, but this is pretty much way more complicated than it looks. So let's introduce the new copy ability instead. Ranger. Now, I wouldn't say that this is pretty much a bad idea, though the fact that people get the misinterpretation of this, we still need to be mindful that Kirby games do not involve, you know, E10, okay? Now we just to avoid these rocks. And we... Oh, hold on. And we aim for that. You know, it's kind of actually pretty hard to aim. It's not like the Wii remote, but kind of miss the way we can be able to aim at the sensor bar. Though it is pretty much a little bit of a hassle to use, especially if you're not even syncing the Wii remote correctly. Now, I like to advise you that you may not want to actually try and do this kind of thing. I meant rolling... No. I meant running up a hill with rolling rocks all around. Let's mouthful this thing again, and this time we get a capsule. Okay, be mindful and be very careful. Oh, he got me, but I got him. And I wouldn't say that was a quick draw. But look at this, we got a secret room. And how do I know? Because the star on top, it's orange and there's only one. Now if I'm not mistaken, then this means we have a little challenge to do. Okay, so that's two. Did that one. That one. And this. Here's another Waddle Dee. Let's get out of here. Looks like you brought a sword to a gunfight. And cue the Indiana Jones music. Huh. Why would they even put soda cans in the game if they're not even gonna be useful? Okay, looks like we're going into Kirby again. Oh, be careful. There we go. Now just crash into this wall. Get this Waddle Dee. And now we can end off this stage. But be mindful. Well, that's the reason why you have to be mindful, because you can't leave no stone unturned. Or whichever comes first, any crater box. Oh, I missed a snack on... Oh, okay. I'll come back to that. Okay, now let's go into this really big mall here. A trip to the Alival Mall? Is that what it's supposed to say? Alival? Advil? Aleve? Eh. He'll come up to me eventually. Let's get rid of that guy. And let's go around here. Right, so I don't think this mall ain't so bad, actually. Though it's not really much of a coconut mall. I'd say this is pretty well adjusted. I mean, everything is free here, you don't have to wait in line, and the best part is, you won't expect to actually find any lines here. Okay, there's something here. Wait for that thing. Okay, now. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. All that for a capsule. I know what this means. We could have had enough to beat that Poppy bro. I suppose there's something here for me, but the game doesn't want me to have it. Oh, a map. Okay, so we're supposed to be going down this way. Hold on, I want to make sure there's nothing back here. Okay, we're good. Now then, let's keep going. Okay, we went into the food court with some burgers and fries. And I assume a Waddle Dee inside, Okay, there we go. Yeah, they don't deserve that food. Okay, so what do we have? Needle and fire. Go with fire, I guess. Oh, this is pretty useful. If I know this boss, it's not gonna end well for him. Oh, he ate me? Bad idea, because he's just gonna get heartburn after that. And while he gets heartburn, let's hope we don't get brain freeze. And I'm glad we got back this ability. Ice skating. You know, I sometimes wonder, when Kirby enemies get frozen, do they just like become frozen in time or something? I don't know, it seems pretty illogical. But I'm not gonna be hateful. Okay, there's something here, I know it. I was right. Take care of this guy. Unfreeze this. Hit this switch. Wait, and now. Now let's get out of here. And we got ourselves another food court. Oh, wait a minute. There's a map behind this thing here, but I think I'm good here. Let me just make sure. Okay, so we gotta take a left by the cake. Oh, that's a piece of the map. Oh, I get it now. There are two pieces of cake. One of them has a cupcake and one of them has ice cream. Okay. This must be the way. Yep. Let's save this Waddle Dee. And let's get our medals. Can't stop spinning. Oh. Oh, we were supposed to eat some donuts. Yeah, I'll come back to that too. You know, is it me or do those Wolfies look exactly or a little less like those dogs from Bluey? And yes and no, I watch it, but I only watch it with my niece. It ain't really so bad actually. I mean, of course it is for little kids, but it is relatable to parents, and actually the comedy there, it is pretty amazing. And I know most people watch it even if they are adults, so there's no shame in that. Especially when it comes to people who play Kirby games. I mean, of course we know that he's cute, so where else would there be shame? Okay, after all that, I think it's time for our first boss. Okay, I called it. Looks like we're gonna have to fight that gorilla. Don't worry, it'll be a cinch. It's our first boss, so I doubt it'll be really, really hard. Compared to his size, he has nothing against me. You all saw that, right? That overlapping shadow on top of the ceiling? Intimidating? A little, but who's to say that we're not going to be stopped? And there's vibrating in the background. Scary. Okay, there's nothing in there. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything is all. Okay, there he is. I think he sees us. Okay, so our first boss, Gorimondo. Guess with a punk rock look and, you know, the Twitter sensation of actually becoming furry bait. I recommend you watch out, especially when it comes to his grabs. Oh, what is this? We're trying to freeze him? Okay, let's actually do that. Let's try and freeze him. Okay, work like a charm. Oh my god. Oh. We are not trying to literally freeze his ass. This is just both embarrassing. This is embarrassing and freaking too rich. I'm sorry. I can't. If Nintendo wanted to actually try and make this easy for artists to basically make... God. Alright, I'm done. We're doing pirouettes and avoiding his swings and freezing him up into nothing but a gorilla ice cube. Okay, assume that's more than half his health. Oh, this is bad. Okay, avoid that little thing for a little bit. Then we can go back to freezing. I don't even care if he's attacking me. I know I can handle this. I'm taking a lot of damage from his legs. Looks like he's chimp off the old block. Yeah, not the really great quip I would have thought, but it's the most I can think of, considering there's not really many puns with ice or gorillas. I would have said "Freeze to meet you," or something like, "No, that's cold," but I lost the opportunity. And yes, I am the kind of YouTuber that has obscured comedy, so you can't really blame me. And by the looks of it, I'd say we are rebuilding Waddle Dee Town. Because we got ourselves a couple of buildings here, including a movie theater, which we all know what that means. We can rewatch cutscenes. And this little gumball machine, or capsule machine, I'm sorry, capsule machine. Oh, and we got ourselves our own copy ability hut. Okay, looks like we're gonna go into there real quick, but only for the next part. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and next time I'll be doing two-player co-op.